What's up, YouTube? This is the Billy Bob HD bringing you another Let's Play. Today I've got some more Hearts of Iron 4. This is the Great War mod. We are playing as Spain. Last episode we are inching ever closer to the Great War here. It's May of 1914. We're working on updating our support battalions here, and I've actually already started to upgrade my light cruiser to level 3 there as well, just to get a bigger fleet in being there. It's got total size of 31 at this point, which is great. Field Hospital 2 has finished up. And so that's looking good right there. The next level is not till 1918. So I did want to see about going for the weapons level 2 there. I think that makes most sense right now. So we can start upgrading and updating our infantry equipment across the board. I have quite a few divisions here. Manpower continues to dwindle here as we move along and continue to upgrade our infantry templates, division templates and such. Okay, so we are getting the weapons 2 going there. Artillery-wise, we could upgrade here at 135 days as well. I think that makes sense. Waiting till 1916 to upgrade our industrial stuff further. So that's going to take a while. Still just chilling here with 5 army experience. I think I've updated everything that I potentially can for the time being. You know, we are showing it a combat width of 19 there now. And so I think it's actually time to tell the men here to stop exercising. I'm going to turn that off. They are considered infantry regulars there. So some good experienced infantry that we've been able to acquire here, which is good. So now they're going to dig in there across the lines. July of 1914 now at this point, about to finish up the interventionism. We do need to get this and this here to have the ability to join the Central Powers. We did say we may hold off on it for a little bit depending on how the war is going. Free military factory now. Great. So let's plug that into the support equipment production, of course. And that's going to look good for us. Okay. We can still modify the government. Interventionism focus is done. So let's get the Volunteer Corps next there at 70 days, which will be good. And then back over here, still cannot go extensive conscription. We're at 31% world tension at the moment. And then back over here, the Ottomans were kicking ass against the Greeks, you know. Montenegro, Serbia, Bulgaria still exist there. But, yeah, lots of work for them to do left to try to break through that strong Ottoman push that we've seen up through here. Opening of the Panama Canal. Okay. That is fine and dandy with me. Still running at speed 5 here, guys, just to get a little bit closer to the action. Volunteer Corps now is only needing another 45 days or so until that finishes out. And this actually leads to a technology sharing as well. You know, I've been trying to move down towards getting those extra tech tree slots, but we can't move in on any of these until January 1st of 1915. And so what's going on over here now? We have not had the war pop off in historic fashion like it normally does. So it looks like the war itself is going to receive a pretty late entrance here. Light cruiser level 3. Finally. Okay, and this is the first need for oil that we've seen too, actually. So can I produce out some synthetic refineries? Resource gain efficiency, oil plus 2%. Again, that's not going to hit us till 1936, so I've got to try to trade away for oil if possible. 1918 now on a lot of these, so that's okay. So I do think it makes sense then to grab the next level of destroyer at 162 days. We'll get that going. We do have another military factory available now, and I'm going to plug you into, again, support equipment there. So at constructions-wise, we're down to 12 factories, but let's take a look here and buy some aluminum there to help fill out the support equipment line. And I'm going to buy it from the Kingdom of Hungary here. So I'll send a civilian factory their way. Very good. Can we actually go to... No, we can't. And that's because 40% of Spain's total number of factories, etc. We have to be fascist or communist, or at war, which we're not any of those things, right? Because we went authoritarian for this campaign. We've now got 55% in total support there, which is good. And we've got to get away from this democratic shit, right? Hopefully, eventually we will. Sitting at 85% national unity now. So looking good there. Recruit and deploy. Yeah, the front lines there, missing those field guns as well as... Oh, we've got some motorized need now as well with the addition of the field hospitals. That's what it is. Instability and uncertain future in the Balkans. Those Austrians are going to start a war. Okay. It was October of 1914, so things getting sort of nuts out here. Austro-Hungarian Empire has declared war on Serbia. So Serbia automatically white pieces out there with the Ottomans. That's interesting, right? The Ottomans no longer at war with them, is that right? This is kind of crazy. Yeah, I guess it's an automatic... Juarez assassination of France. It was assassinated in a Parisian cafe. Okay. Russia. Oh god. Here we go. Things are popping off now. Russia declares war on Austria. Okay. Still waiting on some heavy supplies there to my front lines. I thought we were trading away for aluminum. Okay, Hungary not able to deliver me anything anymore. So we need to find a new supplier, and maybe the Germans there can help us out. That's looking good. So this is going to pop off now to 2.5 per day, instead of just 1 per day. Carol I of Romania has died. Almost 4 per day now on the field artillery, so that's looking good. Need some oil and wood there for my light cruiser production. Volunteer Corps has finished. So we were working on coming down this way here. Foreign expeditions is needed. Need to activate that join Central Powers there. So with it being October, we're sort of coming in right in line here. The French are at war there with the Central Powers. So World War I has officially kicked off, everybody. Now, the French are stacking up along the line here against my 33 divisions. Again, we have got some heavy supplying to do before we decide to actually make a move forward. And wow, France showing is that 27 divisions there? Is that what that is? 2, 4, 12, plus another 10 is 22, 24, 26, 28, 30 or so divisions that we're seeing there now. Yes. 30 divisions posted up at the border. Modify the government here. I can't move my... Yeah, can't move to war economy or total mobilization quite yet. We're saving some political power for when we do join in to be able to make those moves, right? Foreign expeditions now is happening. Spain's fully independent. Treaty of Versailles has not been signed. Okay. So we're looking good there. Early artillery is finished up now. So we do have some upgrades to do here with the field artillery. So we're going to move that automatically to a level 2 there. Start pumping in those new units. Alright, we're good on the artillery till 1918, it looks like, for me. And again, you know, why can't I get this? Requires the following technologies. War of Movement. That has got to be a national focus somewhere around here. The War of Movement. That's all, you know. Equipment effort level 4. Motorization focus. You know, I don't know if that's it or not. I don't really see it on the tree here. That's really frustrating. So, we may then choose to move back over this way. Working on those new destroyers, of course. 1916 on all that stuff. 1916 for this stuff here as well. And so that's going to help my defense. This is going to help my breakthrough in organization, defense, and heart attack. Let's go for the trench mortar 1 there. Okay, civilian factories are free now. And so I'm going to build a couple more civilian ones to help with trade. So we'll get them working on that. Because we're just going to need additional resources, right? Do need 13 more wood. We do need some oil as well. And so if I look here, Mexican Republic can maybe send me one unit of oil like this. Let's unpause it. Yep, they'll deliver that in very nicely for us. The wood here need is down to 12. I wonder if I can turn off my... Oh god, Serbia has already capitulated, folks. Turn off my export focus. Go to closed economy, or limited at least. Got to be at war in order to do that, but Kingdom of Hungary has come through and smashed against Serbia there. Croatia, you guys are what? Part of the Central Powers as well? So you're at war with all of the freaking Entente there. New military factory pumping out now. I may put this into the early artillery production there just to help with that total need. We've got quite a large need sitting there. Back to the trade question now, and with buying that wood and such, I'm down to 9 civilian factories working for me now, and this one's going to be done. Okay, this one's going to be done in March 10th of 1915. So we've got to wait a little bit further on that, about another 4 months or so. So we'll see what happens there. Again, just trying to fill out my frontline production stuff. 30 divisions here on the French border. How are things going up here now? Well, Germany has declared war, of course, on Belgium. Trying to enact the Schlieffen plan there. You've also got Austria working on the Russians there on the Eastern Front. Alright, let's go ahead and move it back to speed 5 here. Foreign expeditions is sitting right at about halfway done. So that's looking good. Volunteer Corps now. Divisions required. Authoritarianism. And then the scramble for Africa there. Gives me a little bit smaller of a justification of wartime there. Remember, we are going to have to clean up a lot of this territory in the north of... here. I do think with Portugal having such a small amount of divisions, that I'm going to take 2 from here, move you to Malga here. And then I want to reinforce the North African holdings down here as they move down. Alright, they've arrived. So move you guys over like this. Perfect. Okay, we have 3 divisions sitting here now. So that's good. Foreign expeditions is now finished. So, should we go ahead and join the war? We've got 6 days left until it's time to join up here. Yeah, let's do it, guys. Let's get into the action. I'm feeling it. December 26th, so in 5 days we'll get that done, which will cost me another 2 months or so. And now we're finally seeing some battles here start to pop off in the French border. It does look like the Germans are advancing pretty nicely there. Or at least by a couple provinces, I should say. The British probably shipping over a ton of folks to help out with that. We're also seeing the Ottoman Empire being cut in half here, away from their Libyan holdings. Italy, on the other hand, is still democratic, but not part of a faction currently. Okay, it is January now, finally. So, join Central Powers. Start 28 days to do that. I'm nervous for my troops, though. Still needing a ton of support equipment and artillery there. Even though those needs have moved down significantly there. 50 days left on the infantry equipment level 2 level there. Level 2 level, whatever I'm talking about. 37 ships now in our fleet. And your immediate job is going to be to search and destroy here in the Western Mediterranean, I think. That makes sense. As the war's about to pop off for us, right? So they've now plugged themselves in there. Very good. Let's take a look at the factions map mode here really quickly as well. The Entente, of course, looking like the initial sort of side that holds the advantage there. How many days left now on joining? 4 more days, guys. 4 more days, and we'll get started. I think before we actually enact a offensive plan, we're going to wait for our guys to become a little bit better supplied. Join Central Powers is finished. Awesome. Central Powers. Nice. So we are still technically democratic, although we are part of the Central Powers there. I don't go to war with anybody right off the bat, it looks like, so that's good. Yeah. Not showing at war with anybody. So while we're doing that, I need to come back over this way and get the armament level 3 going like this. Justification, Empire of Japan is justifying against us there. So Portugal, what's up, dude? Oh, I can't justify? Fuck me. It's because I'm still a democracy. That is absolutely why. So, Germany now is going to try to call me into the war here. Russia, Serbia, UK, France, Belgium, Mongolia, Canada, Tunisia, New Zealand, British Raj, Oman, Bhutan, Nepal, South Africa, and Australia. Let's accept. Boom. We are now officially at war, everybody. That's the same request there from the Austrians, and so we now can maybe start driving northwards here towards Bordeaux, because it looks to me like we are favored on this front. I want to pick up some extra industry there from southern France, which would be great. Still pissed that I cannot actually fabricate yet, or justify war goals, rather. So let's see how we do. We're running kind of low on manpower here, so we can move directly into the extensive conscription. So let's do that. Ah, that manpower, that juicy manpower feels awesome. At 840k there. Recruitable population of almost 2,000 per month. Can we try to make moves against the French here? Should we try? Alright, I'm going to show green here right off the bat on the front, which is good. Oh, they're going to change to red almost immediately there. So I want to make sure that we're doing okay. Let's take a collection of these Portuguese divisions and add them to the mix up here. Because as soon as I declared war, of course, we're showing as not being favored anymore. So up to 44 divisions over here now, leaving me with just 3 divisions there on the Portuguese coastline. But with these new divisions coming up, I'm hoping that'll supplement things. So our favor just automatically turned green there after adding about 11 divisions or so, I guess, is what we had. So looking good there. Tsar Nicholas abdicates. What the fuck? We've already got the Russian... Wow, we've already got the Russian Civil War going on here in conjunction with the Germans moving forward and such. So I'm wondering if that's going to automatically kick the Russians out of the war early here. That will be interesting to see as time goes on. UK has called Portugal shitballs. Okay, Portugal's in the mix here, guys. So, with Portugal being in and part of the Entente, we do need to move in. I'm going to micro these guys here. I'm going to take their coastline like this and move forward towards the north. This guy's going to cut straight across here towards the capital of Lisbon. And then this guy's job is going to be to head towards the coast and then move northwards here to Porto. 10 victory points. Okay, we've got a small naval battle here to look at. 37 of my ships there sunk a British submarine. So working at speed 4 here now. The French still showing some superiority here against me on the line. Mongolia has joined the white movement. Interesting to see that. I may tell these guys to stop their offensive plan here and just finish out your current attacks, because, wow, I had like 800k in manpower, and that was vastly reduced almost immediately. Why is this going down so quickly? We've got the extensive conscription going. Alright, time for a new research here as well. So we've got the updated shipping a little bit there. I think it does make sense to get the extra defense going. Well, 205 days on that nice new helmet, so let's get those. Meanwhile, we've got outdated equipment here in the production lines, and so the destroyer here was the one we wanted to plug that into. Very nice. If we look back over here too, a couple more days on the infantry equipment production or upgrade there. So I've got an extra military factory, and I think what I want to do with the military factory is actually plug it into, I guess, the horse-drawn vehicles there. Okay, cool. So we've actually reached now a point where this guy's moving this way. We do need to actually move him up here and join the fight there against Lisbon, because there are some British units moving in there. I'm actually going to unassign these frontline orders here like this. We need to also recruit out, which I don't have enough production for. Interesting. We'll have to see how this goes. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Again, this has been the Billy Bob HD. Please remember to like, subscribe, and/or comment if you've enjoyed my content, and we'll catch you next time.